Are we live? Hey, everybody. This is Matthew Blair, the Guardian Watchman. It's a sad day. Sad day. Just found out that Bre Payton with Federalist has passed. And this is tragic. This is tragic, y'all. She was, I believe, 26 years old. Let me see here. Fox has an article on her. This is wow. 26 years old, people. 26 years old. And they're saying it was due to complications from the H1N1 virus or a meningitis. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. This is crazy. So let me read it. This is like I said, this is from Fox News. And of course, this is purely educational. This is for educational purposes, filling you guys in on things. Bre Payton, a conservative writer at the Federalist and frequent guest on television news outlets, including Fox News Channel, died Friday after a sudden illness, according to her employer. She was 26 years old. Those who knew and worked with Payton at the Federalist website expressed shock Friday over her death. She had been on television just days earlier. Bre has passed, publisher Ben Dominic, I'm probably slaughtering that name, Dominic tweeted, "We are devastated. Last we saw her, she was her funny, smart, vivacious self, now lost to us so suddenly." A few hours earlier, Friday, Dominic asked for prayers and linked to a CaringBridge website that said Payton was found unresponsive on Thursday in San Diego. Doctors, according to the Post, determined she had contracted the H1N1 flu and possibly meningitis. Payton, who was based in Washington, was in California this week, guest hosting a show on the One American News Network, one of my favorites, by the way. On Wednesday, Payton told her Twitter followers to tune in that night to see her on television. But the next morning, according to the CaringBridge Post, a friend found her unresponsive and barely breathing. She immediately called 911, that's the friend, and Bre was taken to the hospital where she was admitted to the ICU, sedated and intubated. And doctors began working up a diagnosis. The Post said after a CT scan and hours of testing, they have determined she has the H1N1 flu and possibly meningitis. The Federalist, in a post on the site Friday, remembered Payton as someone who brightened the lives of everyone around her. She seemed like that type of person. She was joyful, hardworking, and compassionate, and she leaves behind friends and colleagues for whom she brought nothing but sweetness and light, the Post said. Excuse me. In recent weeks, Payton appeared as a guest on Fox News' Your World with Neil Cavuto and Trish Reagan Primetime on Fox Business. She has also been on Fox and Friends and Fox News at Night. So we need to pray for Bre's family. Again, this is 26 years old. That's just too soon. It's just too soon. It's too young. And we need to pray for her family. All of us here at the Guardian Watchman and the Unified Church of Christ, of course, are praying for Bre, CCN News Network. We're praying for Bre's family. It's just tragic. It's tragic what happened, and we were praying for the family. So you just never know. From one moment to another, you just never know. That's why it's so important that we have Jesus Christ in our lives, because we just don't know. We just don't know. And I believe that Bre probably appreciated that, her being a conservative. So, it's important to have Jesus in your life. Well, guys, thank you guys for stopping by. And again, please pray for Bre's parents and her family as they're probably going through a hellacious time right now. So just, of course, we give thanks for the time that we did have with her and the ability to know her the way that some of us knew her through the news and some of us got to know her in person. And if you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, make sure you get all my videos for future purposes. Hopefully YouTube will not block them and go ahead and send them to you. Also, before I forget, make sure that you're on infinitysn.com. InfinitySN.com. The reason why I say that is because you never know when Facebook and YouTube and all these places are going to go the way of the wind. They've been blocking conservatives, and so you want to make sure that you get a profile going on InfinitySN, and also Gab, and also Minds.com. So InfinitySN, that's Infinity Social Network.com. InfinitySocialNetwork.com. Make sure you set up your profile and get that started. And, of course, look me up. We're on there, The Guardian Watchman, Matthew Blair. Look me up on there, and just let me know, hey, Pastor, I appreciate all that you do for us, and I appreciate your channel, appreciate the news, appreciate the gospel that you give on The Guardian Watchman, and also on the Unified Church of Christ, and also on the Crucified Serpent, and on Matthew Blair Ministries. I've got so many. And you can also find me on Facebook if you want to look me up on Facebook. Matthew Blair Ministries, The Guardian Watchman. You can go there and check me out. And also on YouTube. I'm here on YouTube, obviously, because you're watching me now on YouTube. So I'm on Gab as well. I'm not real fond of Gab because right now I'm trying to hold on to Gab because, it is Gab and they're a conservative platform. But at the same time, they don't have an app. They shut us down. Gab is shut down from the App Store, so there's no app for Gab. And I'm hoping that will come back, because I do a lot of my stuff on apps. So, just check us out on InfinitySN. Check us out on Minds.com. Set you up a profile. And, of course, share the love. So hit that subscribe subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below saying I love you or I can't stand you. I don't care as long as I'm able to see your name and pray for you. So just like button or that little thumbs down, whatever. I don't care. Just make sure that I just want to make sure that you're watching. So until next time, I'm Matthew Blair with the Guardian Watchman. Be safe.